So a lot of us have this idea that we need to wait until we're ready. So ready to leave, ready to start, ready to change. But the truth is that feeling of readiness that everyone's waiting for doesn't exist in the way that most people think it does. Feeling ready isn't a sign from the universe. It's a nervous system state. It's what your body feels when something is familiar enough to not activate a survival response. So when you say, I'll do it when I feel ready, what you're actually saying is, I'll do it when my nervous system stops interpreting change as danger. And that moment doesn't just show up. You have to create it. So the biology is that your amygdala, the fear center of the brain, is constantly scanning for threat. Anything new, uncertain, or emotionally charged triggers a stress response. So that's your heart rate increases, cortisol rises, blood leaves your prefrontal cortex, which actually handles logic and decision making. And then you go into fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. That is not self-sabotage, okay? That's your body protecting you from the unknown. This is why people say things like, I'm not ready to end the relationship yet. I'm not ready to launch that business. I'm not ready to speak up. They think they're being logical, but it's not logic. It's biology. Your body is trying to keep you safe from something new. But growth, it is a threat. It's a threat to the old version of you. And your nervous system cannot distinguish between emotional risk and physical danger. That's why you'll always feel resistance before your expansion, because you're walking into new territory, into territory that your system hasn't mapped as safe. So the work isn't about eliminating fear. It's about expanding your capacity to move with the fear. It's nervous system regulation, not elimination. So here's what that looks like in practice. You notice the fear. You breathe into it. You allow the sensations. You anchor yourself, maybe through breath, grounding, orienting, or movement. You remind your body this discomfort is in danger. Then you take one step. You don't need to know all 10 steps, just one. Because you're literally expanding your capacity to hold that thing. And the moment you take that step, your brain gets new data. It realizes, we didn't die. And that is how safety is built, through lived experience, not mental preparation. You cannot think your way into readiness. You have to act your way into regulation. And here's the paradox. Once you take that first step, then you feel ready, because readiness isn't a feeling you wait for. It is a state your nervous system learns through action. This is how you rewire into safety, hesitation into movement, and self-doubt into confidence. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's the memory of survival. So whatever you've been waiting on, that conversation, that project, that boundary, that change, stop waiting for it to feel comfortable. Discomfort is part of the initiation. Your body learns safety through experience, and the only way out of fear is through it. And this is exactly what I teach my clients. So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I have a couple of programs. You can message me or check the link below. And I just wanted to mention that we are having our live nervous system reset event in New York City on November 22nd. Message me for details.